Hi, hey yo, happy day. Well, we're gonna start rehabbing this coop. This is about the time of year. Actually, it's probably a couple months before usually, but it's been so warm, I'd probably just be waiting anyway. But so this is the time of year. Scrape it out and add fresh new bedding. That's usually a couple of bales of the alfalfa I use. Scrape it down to dirt level. Betty's gonna help. No, she's not. Oh gosh, watch your head in here. I always build stuff I can't get into. But so, hey, look at what's grossly happening as the chickens aren't in here. This is what the mice do around here. And this is not mouse proof, apparently. But that's like gross. I gotta get that out of there. That's like old food and, you know, animal poop and cactus. But yeah, that's the first thing. I clean this all out. And then this, I'm just going to smash these nesting boxes down and redesign it. Still like the off the ground idea. Betty agrees. But what I'm wanting to do is the roof panels there. That section's like 16 by 5. So what I'm wanting to do, I got this shade cloth I'm going to put and then just fence. So it's open air and it's a 30% shade cloth, but I think that'll be real nice for them in the summer. And I'm still going to keep this above here, this section. See, it's 2 sections. So we'll keep this side solid. But all right, let's see what goes on here first. I got a lot of, so when I built it, I used nails. I used my nailing gun, and so I'm starting to get a lot of separation. This end is sagging. It's hard to get that in here. But so like here, I put this one in when I made the renovation, and so I'm going to put a few of those in down the line. You see the fence is bowing out some. I mean, this coop was in use for like 5 years. So, this is a really nice opportunity to maintenance it, freshen it up a bit. So first thing I have to do is make room for all that alfalfa chicken poop at the bottom. That's what I've been cooking here for 4 years now. This is the 4-year-old pile that I've been using. And so I'm just going to clear that out and put it all in buckets. This is a fertilizer. This is not soil. This is straight up chicken poop and alfalfa. It's a really good amendment. It's really done well. Aside from getting good soil. Soil's rough here. This soil, you maybe use it 10% in your soil mix. It's a decent retention of water. It's got decent minerals. And so this is the pile I had started a couple of years ago. This one now has to cook down on its own. I probably should get in there and turn it while I'm in there. This is all the Walpini dirt that invaded it because I just threw it. So we'll have to figure that out. But this has been sitting as this sits for 6 or 7 months now, and it's really shrunk down. It's got good bioactivity going on in there. I turned a little bit over. So, the chicken poop is a real valuable fertilizer resource for gardening, but you can't use it right away. I guess if you make it into a tea, you can use it right away, but I'm not into all that yet. I just let it sit and wait. Because part of farming is patience. Yeah, teaches you a lot, these plants. All right, I got the roof panels ripped off. I put one up there. I think I like that. I mean, a lot of weather comes from that direction. I'm always having to roll that cloth down. Got the bottom really scooped out to bottom level. There was some real nice black stuff under the boxes there. I don't necessarily clean much under there. I also throw the water under there, so it was cooking. I mean, there's some real good stuff. I'm gonna experiment with what I found in there. But so this is where we're at now. We're all scraped out. Let me show you that pile back there. Ooh, that's yummy. So that's the new pile. I had to make way here. Oh, it's terribly difficult to see, but it's a lot, I promise. Those pallets are at the bottom. The bottom of the pallet is the bottom of the pile. So that's a nice cache. And here's what I hauled out of there, ready to use. And them 5 buckets. I'm gonna let them, we got some rain coming. I'm gonna let them get a little wet this week and start turning them and putting them to use. This is probably another one of the gross things I've grossed out and cleaned up this week. This is behind the nesting boxes. There was a couple inches, you know, around and whatnot. And so I pried out the nesting boxes and a freaking pack rat went flying out. Maybe the dogs will get him, but this is freaking gross. So I'm glad I ripped these out. We're going to redesign this and make it so that this can't happen. I mean, there's probably a whole bag of chicken food in there. I mean, that stuff costs money. Moving along. These old nesting boxes will be burned. Probably won't make s'mores with them. What do you think, Betty? Stop, Betty! No, that's gross. Alright, burn. As an added bonus, tomorrow I will go through and collect all the ash and chunks that didn't burn all the way. Boy, they are having a blast. And I'll put it in the compost pile. That's called potash. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we will and did replace that wood. This one's off. That's the old stuff there. That'll make a nice little fire. But yeah, and so you see, gotta leave a little gap. It's gotta breathe because it's summer here. It'll keep it nice in the winter. I got this canvas tarp too that sits over, but it needs to breathe a little bit. This one on this side. Just a little gappy gap. That was lucky there. I had a 6-footer. And then so I just gotta cut this one in. But yeah. That's pretty gross, that stuff. That's gonna burn hot. The poop would burn so hot. What do you think of these sunglasses? Well, we're gonna cut this. This is long and yeah. So this is the deconstruction phase. Thanks for watching.